You wanted to be a doctor in life? I read somewhere.
I was almost in a dental college.
Okay.
But I realized that I was more of an actor than a doctor. And I'm glad I took that decision.
We are glad.
Yeah.
The opening scene of the trailer where the husband is beating you.
You know, ये फिल्म सत्य घटनाओं पर आधारित है. ये मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Who's that one person who you'll show the trailer and you know you'll get the most honest feedback?
My father. पहले तो बोलते हैं तूने तो कोई सब्जेक्ट छोड़ा ही नहीं है. सारे तूने विषय चूस लिए हैं. I just recently interviewed Dr. Ganatra, the famous gynecologist in Bombay. So he was telling me ऐसा मेरे साथ बहुत बार हुआ है कि उनको पता ही नहीं कहाँ जाना है. So that's why sex education is so important. Hi, this is Ayushmann Khurrana. Watch my interview on Bollywood Hungama.
So Dr. G, it's such, again, people love the trailer. Is that the first sign that you get ki chalo, trailer to pasand aa gaya? It's such a big deal as of today.
Yeah, of course, the film is funny and yet it has a certain messaging. It's not preachy, it's subtle, it's a beautiful story. It's a journey of this sexist guy who becomes probably a feminist, I don't know, but it's a beautiful journey of this guy.
You wanted to be a doctor in life? I read somewhere. Did you want to be a doctor at some
one point of time, yes. I was almost in a dental college.
Okay.
But I realized that I was more of an actor than a doctor. And I'm glad I took that decision.
We are glad.
Yeah. So I always believe that doctors are real heroes, not the actors.
Right.
I think you'll see that in the film as well.
Right. Do you want to give the audience, they've seen the trailer, they've loved it. What was it on paper? Was it as funny on paper? Because the trailer is really hilarious.
In fact, I've got like this kind of reactions after 2 years maybe, because my last two films were a little serious in nature. But this is a fun film. It's a light-hearted comedy, and it's a dramedy. More than anything else. So yeah, it's one of my favorite scripts. I'm glad Anubhuti is there and it has a female gaze.
Right.
It's highly progressive also.
What is, it's such a casual line in the trailer, lose the male touch. What does it mean? Like, what did it mean for you? It's such a powerful line. In the film, I've always been amongst guys, and suddenly I land up in a gynecology department, which is mostly women. The sex ratio is very lopsided. Like I'm the only guy in the entire department. So I just couldn't relate to the entire situation. And the kind of they were my seniors and other batchmates and classmates were bullying, not bullying, but they were overpowering me in a way. So I did not really, I don't know, जैसे होता है ना, हमारा एक mindset होता है कि यार बहुत ही typical male mindset जो हमारे देश में होता है कि एक औरत मुझसे ऐसे बात कैसे कर सकती है. It's a very typical male mindset जो इस फिल्म के जरिए हमने थोड़ा उसको चेंज किया है कि ऐसा मतलब मेल फीमेल क्या होता है, सीनियर होता है. Right. But did you
doctor होता है.
Doctor होता है. Did you hear of this? Did you hear of a male gynac before? Did your friends, family, is it something that you ever gave it a thought? It can be such an uncomfortable feeling for so many people, men and women.
It is. In fact, since this is based in a small city like Bhopal, it's not a metro, but people are reluctant, like women are reluctant to go to a male gynecologist.
Yeah, right.
So even in Bombay, for example, a lot of women who prefer a female gynecologist, उनकी अपनी choice है, but I think ये film देखकर काफी change आएगा उनमें.
But also that not just women, like there's the opening scene of the trailer where the husband is beating you and saying कि कैसे मेरी wife को छुआ. Even men would be uncomfortable, right?
ये film सत्य घटनाओं पर आधारित है. ये मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ. और ऐसा हमने बहुत बार देखा है न्यूज़ में भी कि डॉक्टर्स को मार रहे हैं without any reason and they're just doing their jobs. तो वो आपको इस फिल्म में नजर आएगा. And even the last punchline, because the guy doesn't know where to penetrate. In the film, so it's quite funny. I just recently interviewed Dr. Ganatra, the famous gynecologist in Bombay. So he was telling me ऐसा मेरे साथ बहुत बार हुआ है कि उनको पता ही नहीं कहाँ जाना है. So that's why sex education is so important. हमारे देश में वो होता नहीं है. So probably this film will help. Right.
Who gives you in your family, friends? Who's that one person who you'll show the trailer and you'll get the most honest feedback?
I think my father.
Your dad.
He's a very commercial audience.
Okay.
तो वो ट्रेलर देख के डिसाइड करते हैं पिक्चर देखने की नहीं देखनी.
क्या कहा उन्होंने इस ट्रेलर?
And he's very critical of my films also at the same time. तो पहले तो बोलते हैं तूने तो कोई सब्जेक्ट छोड़ा ही नहीं है, मतलब सब सारे तूने विषय चूस लिए हैं. But he found it very funny and he also watched the film, by the way. He's watched the film. Yeah, he liked it, really liked it. So yeah, he's proud of me like that.
Right. Personally, what kind of a phase, Ayushmann, are you in? You know, I also read that you chant a lot, and that helps you personally. One, how does it help, and has it changed? Have you seen any change in yourself?
Absolutely. I think when you chant or meditate, I think you get that perspective that nothing is permanent, success or failure, and you don't react much to it. Like you're neither very happy with success or not very sad with failure. You have this calm, and you just do your job and just move ahead. So I guess I'm in that situation right now, and also I guess it gives you great clarity.
Okay.
Like whatever the situation is, you will stick to your guns.
Right.
Like whatever the popular palette is, or whatever people are expecting for a certain genre or probably a certain platform. But you have to stick to your guns.
Nice.
Because that's what you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, you do it in the morning. Does it calm you?
Both morning and evening.
Morning and evening. Right. I also read that you said there was a time when you had a false sense of confidence.
Yeah.
What did you mean? When was this?
Immediately after my first film.
After you thought you'd become.
I've arrived, and I think when you get like so much of success unexpectedly, and you get that the God syndrome. So it happened in the first film. So, but I think since I've seen so many ups and downs in life, since my college days, like I started very young, became a reality show contestant at 18. So I've gone through that drill and phase. So I can easily deal with everything.
Amazing. Yeah. But that confidence, we are glad you have that, and I hope in the most positive way you have that and you use it as well.
Hi, this is Ayushmann Khurrana. Watch my interview on Bollywood Hungama.